Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. We are going to be doing a project today that, FYI, up front, I'm telling you up front, this takes patience. If you don't have patience, you can sit and watch me do it. But this is a project that takes patience. So we're going to be making our own version of like a washi tape or our own tapes. So what you need for this project is a whole bunch of pictures. Now these are pictures that I cut from a local newspaper that we get. We get like a free local newspaper. So this requires far less patience, picture-wise, than if you're going to use pictures like this. So these are paper or the back of a calendar, or like they're thin, so like magazines, you know, that type of thing. So there's two different types. So this sort of has like a glossy feel to it. This is newsprint. So very different things. And what we're going to do is we are going to turn it into, now this is one of these. It's see-through. Now it's wet because I just made this one because I wanted a demo one. So what we're doing is we're taking some packer's tape, which is clear tape. So you need clear tape to do this. Packing tape works the best. Here, we're gonna take a piece of tape. Let me do this while I'm talking away. Here, we'll do this one. And I'm using my yucky outdoor scissors. They look yucky, but I don't want my good scissors for this project. So we have our piece of whatever. We're going to take our packing tape, and it gets wet. My hands are a little wet. It's problematic. So we're gonna put that there. Whoops. Put that there. And you know what? We have a little bit of tape left. Let's just, I may have gotten this wet. Press it down. Now, before I put it, we're going to put this in water. I am going to give this a trim. Yes, these are my yucky scissors. Let me put this in my garbage bowl. I am trimming onto the paper because it's easier for me to cut than just cutting the tape. So I am left with this. Let me do this other one. And what we're going to do is we are going to remove layers of paper. So we're just left with a nice image on the tape. So let me just give this a little press. Let me just give this a little press. Make sure the tape is all fully making contact with whatever the picture is. What you do is you take this and you put it in the water. So I have a bowl of water here, and there's paper fibers at the bottom because I've been playing around with this. So here's one that I've half done. And I purposely half did it. So you can see how this side is a little see-through because I've already removed part of the paper. So what you do is you soak this in. This is the tape side. This is the paper picture side. And you come in and you remove the fibers of the paper. You see how this one's coming along. Ooh, that one's removing a little too much. But this one, where is it? This one, I can peel away some of the fibers. See? Just keep. See, some of this didn't make contact. See that? Some of that didn't stick to the tape because my hands were wet. And you just kind of peel some of these away. There. There. Isn't that neat? So there's that. I'm going to leave that there to dry. Whoops, wrong side. Peel away some of the fibers. And you can feel it. You can feel what needs to be, I don't know, rolled off from the tape. Now I do let these dry a little bit. Once they dry, you might find that they're sticky, like tape, sticky tape, again. Can rinse some of these fibers off. Isn't that pretty? You can feel it. You can feel the fibers. So there. I'm going to put that right over here. Actually, I'll put it over here. Okay, here we have the lighthouse. Now this one doesn't have a lot of color. I wasn't sure how this one was going to come out because it's just like a little black and white image. But let's check it out. Looks like it's going to be cool, actually. Oh yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, see, some of it got removed. See, the problem was some of it wasn't fully stuck down. See, some of it's there and some of it's not there. All right, what's this? Oh, this is newsprint as well. There. And I'm just peeling the layers off. I mean, it's not really a washi. But it's a tape. I know it's hard to see. There we go. Pretty. I'm going to leave that there to dry. This one I kind of messed up on while I was making some. I took my fingernail and I was scraping at the back and I scraped everything away. So that's a mistake one. So let's put that over there. All right, let me dry my hands off on my sweater, but I also have paper towels here. Let me just use paper towels. And let's make a couple more. So what do I do with these? I use them in my journals as an embellishment. I can make tags with them. Let's get this all nice and pressed. Just how you use any other little embellishments in your journals, your cards, your whatever, is how you can use these. Okay. Let's put that in my garbage bowl. Make sure this is all stuck down. Put that in the water. Let's do a couple. I got a little bubble in that one, I think. Oh no, it's pretty good actually. There. Put those in my garbage bowl. And then let's do this one. There. That's what it looks like. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's throw those out. Let's get this back over here. And I just leave all the little fibers in the bowl. And I'll just dump it out later. I'm not going to put this in my sink. Let me get rid of that big piece. There, that one went really quick. Oh, I love that one. Can you see that? Nice. Let's let that dry. A rabbit. With the thinner ones, I just kind of start in the middle and I work my way to the edges, washing off all those little fibers. Oh, yeah, see this one, it didn't stick too great. Yep, oh, I didn't get that one stuck enough. Either my hands were wet or something was wet. All right, let's peel this. This is a calendar piece. You know, I like to leave in the mistakes. Because everybody makes mistakes. You need to see the mistakes and how to work past it, work through it, rectify it, whatever the case is. Hey, I make mistakes. Obviously, if you watch my videos, you see I make a fair amount of mistakes. Nothing wrong with that. This one may not have soaked enough. Some of those bits over there. Now this is coated paper because it's from a calendar. Now there is such a thing as working this too much. But you do want to get the fibers off. There's that little chipmunk again. He just sits there and looks at me and does that in the tree. He did that in yesterday's video too. Same spot in the tree. See, patience. Sometimes I have more than other days. but the payoff is really cool. This one has a lot of fibers that I can still kind of work to get off. There. I think I hear the turkeys coming through. I can't see them. I have laundry all over all those clothes I got from my mom. I have all over my railings here. So I can't see who's coming through, but it sounds like turkeys. I'm not even looking at this. I'm looking to see who the animals are. Okay. I'm nearing the end of my patience with this one, but this one's coming out nice. So the trick is to make sure the tape is dry, your fingers are dry, your picture is dry. Make sure your picture has good contact with the clear packing tape. Let it soak in the water just for a couple of minutes. And then just kind of gently rub the fibers off. Now I'm using a clear glass bowl because I wanted you guys to be able to see. Very, very few fibers left here. Okay. See how pretty that is? You see? Most of the fibers are gone, except for the ones that are just kind of sticking there. I mean, if you wanted to rinse it under the faucet for like a final rinse, you can do that. Right there, I can see a little bit of fibers that need to come off. You can feel it. So pretty. You can see it's see-through. Can you see how see-through it is? So pretty. Let me put that there. Let's squish out all the water. I'm only on the top. I'm not going to do this on the bottom. Normally, I would let this dry. Normally. But we don't have that time. So I have this yellow piece of copy weight paper. And see how pretty it looks when it's on that. Now when this dries, none of these are dry. When these dry, they'll stick to that paper. But none of these are adequately ready. But we'll just lay them here anyways. So those are what we have. So just let them dry. Oh, and then we have the half lighthouse. It's too bad that one little spot at the top of the lighthouse didn't work. So you can use these as an embellishment on whatever it is that you want. They might stick on their own. If not, it's okay to use glue stick. It's okay to use, any of our glues that we normally use. So I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea of another type of embellishment that you can do. Like I said, this one takes patience. So this one's the driest, and it's still not dry. I'm not even saying that's dry. So I would glue that down. The other thing that's about this that I like is this has a really nice finish to it because it has the tape on this side. It gives it like a really pretty gloss finish. So that's the benefit with doing this, is the finish on the front, and the back still maintains the picture without it being like this bulky picture thing. And you get to see the paper, whatever the color of the paper is, through this. It's almost like a transparency. I don't know, should we call them tape transparencies? I don't know. It's not really a washi tape, but we'll just call it tape transparencies. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Well, you'll see, because you'll know before me, because you'll see it on the title of my thing. So, all right, this is going to be the project for today. We're going to end it here. Check out my website, www.elementalenерgieswithchrisanne.com. I have a lot of free items there, a lot of free classes. If you're interested in a private psychic reading with me, check that out there. That's there. I have some product. I have some crystals. I have some decks. I have a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm going to be putting a lot more there definitely by the end of this month. Check out my Instagram and Blue Sky at Chrisanne1234. Check out my Facebook page, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne, because I post an inspirational card of the day, and it is from a deck that I have created there. And please like and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Take care and be free.